a check.
All right, y'all. Our first one comes from Dana Love saying, I went to my citizenship interview yesterday. I passed the civics test, but the decision cannot be made on my application. The officer said I have to wait for the letter in the mail next week. Does that mean I got denied? He went to my folder and asked about my previous ex-husband, and he made a statement, and I signed it. Please give me hope.
Magic 8-Ball. This is a Magic 8-Ball question.
Yeah.
Did this woman get denied?
Right.
Did she get her citizenship?
You need a lawyer for that one.
What's her name?
Dana Love.
Dana Love.
Dana Love.
Dana Love. Show some love to Dana, Magic 8-Ball. Signs point to yes. That she became a citizen. That's what Magic 8-Ball said.
All right.
Magic 8-Ball knows more than me. I have no idea what's going to happen on your citizenship. We got to find out.
Okay. Abdul is saying, I just want to confirm, does cash advance or speedy cash loans and unemployment benefits apply to the new public charge rules?
Unemployment benefits do not. I don't know what cash advance is, but I
think it's like when you get cash in advance and you have to pay it back.
I guess in advance of your salary. That's just a private loan you're getting. That has nothing to do with public charge.
All right. Sandra Martin saying, my friend's husband is a citizen, but however she's on a workers' comp now and qualifies for Medicaid. Is it possible he can still file for his mother with the new public charge?
Well, if he's on Medicaid, it's a problem. If he qualifies and doesn't get Medicaid, then it's a different story.
All right. Jose K saying, do dismissed cases count for green card applications?
Dismissed cases affect moral character, but doesn't make you inadmissible. So those are two different situations.
Okay. Lee Thong saying, my CPA made mistakes on my tax return, and I'm wondering if that...
Fix it.
Okay. Is that going to affect me when I apply for naturalization in 2021?
Yes. Fix it, and then it doesn't affect you anymore.
Better holler at Carmela. Sparta Boss saying, me and my wife live in Florida, but my daughter is living in New York with my cousin. Can my wife file for my daughter even if she doesn't live with us? I'm a green card holder and my wife is a citizen.
Yes.
Hardy Green saying, if you've not filed for your kids that are in the USA with you and you want to adjust their status, will that ban on Nigeria affect them?
Adjusting status. This is how I'm reading it right now.
Okay.
I reserve my right to change my mind and see how it's going to be put into effect. But after meeting with my attorneys and rereading it 2 or 3 times, what we have determined is it just says the word immigrant visa. Immigrant visa means processing at another country, having a visa, getting a visa at the U.S. Embassy for an immigrant to come to the United States, and when you enter, you get a green card. That's not adjustment of status. Adjustment of status is something different. So it applies to consular processing in Nigeria. It does not apply to Nigerians applying for adjustment here. That's how I read it.
Okay, Cardo Simmons saying, hey, Brad, my interview for the I-751 is next month. I'm divorced. While I was married, she did not put nothing in my name. What's the chance of getting my 10 years, or don't go to the interview?
Go to the interview. You got to process through. You got to prove it was a real marriage. I don't know. You don't have anything in your name. That's a couple strikes against you, but that doesn't mean you can't prove it's a good marriage.
Marissa Brown saying, good evening, Brad. My husband petitioned for my daughter November 2018 on a separate I-130. How soon will I hear about her case? I got my green card December 2019. My daughter's in Jamaica.
Hopefully it's 18 months or so start to finish. I don't know how far you are into it.
Najia saying, I sponsored my brothers in September 2019. How long to take the approval letter, and how many years processing time for Pakistanis and priority date start processing time?
The question is what? What's the processing time for Pakistan?
Yeah, and
who sponsored who?
She sponsored her brothers 2019. So they want to know how long will it get. How long to get the approval letter and how many years of processing
for the brothers from Pakistan from 2019, you're waiting over a decade.
Ooh, all right. Tolu saying, I was scheduled for my oath ceremony for the citizenship. I was descheduled December 6, 2019. It's more than 60 days. They never scheduled for another date. Please, do you know what's really going on? Because I'm concerned now.
I do not know what's going on, but you could always come see us and we could figure it out.
Mukhtar saying, proof you've... Okay, is that your every? Okay, sorry, because now I'm reading it It wasn't a question. All right, Baliabe saying, I want to travel, but my passport is expired and just to be in my country for 2 weeks and won't be able to get new passport on time. Can I get an expedited travel document and how much will it be?
You need a passport to travel. Travel document or no, you need a passport.
Okay. Daniel's saying, NVC asked me to submit an I-864W for my children's 5 and 6, though I did submit the AOS because I became a citizen after I filed the I-130 for both. Is it possible? Please explain.
Yes, because basically, if you're a U.S. citizen and you're filing for adjustment for your children, as soon as they get their green card, they become automatic U.S. citizens. So the I-864W is the waiver for the affidavit of support.
Okay. Ken Kibet saying, how long does it take to get a work permit through VAWA?
You have to wait for the VAWA case to be approved, which is 18, 24 months, unless you file an adjustment, and then you're talking about 5, 6 months.
All right, Yolanda Parkinson saying, can you help me replace my naturalization certificate faster than the long waiting period? I lost it and need to travel.
No, I cannot.
Okay. Georgian saying, hey, Brad, I'm living in Jamaica.
But by the way, I can help you try to get a passport.
Oh.
That's what you need to travel with, not your naturalization certificate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah. I'm living in Jamaica. My question is, my mother was filing for myself and siblings. She passed 9 years ago. Can one of my brothers continue the filing or will he have to start over? I have 3 brothers over there.
You can have a close family member substitute in based on a humanitarian waiver.
All right, Kada saying, Kadkaina saying, my name is, I guess my name is Dipti. I'm F1 visa, applied EB3, 10, so October 2019, Nepal. Received the EAD approval notice yesterday. I live in Texas. My employer is asking me to start working in North Dakota. Should I leave college and move to North Dakota or wait and maintain the F1 until I get the green card? What happens if I leave the F1 and start working and denied green card?
Well, you could, if you're married, you and your spouse can move wherever you want. You don't need to be on the student visa anymore. So go for your job as long as you and your spouse are together. You shouldn't be denied your green card.
Kay Marshall saying, I received my green card. My husband filed separate I-130 for my kids in the Caribbean. What's the next step and what's the next step now that I'm approved?
Still processed for the kids. You got to process the I-130, go through the National Visa Center, the affidavits of support. I'm not sure where you're at.
Okay, Mukhtar is saying, if your VAWA is approved and you didn't get a notice of interview from USCIS for pending I-485 and not updated online, just saw a denial letter saying you failed to appear for your interview, what's your best option to go forward? Can you still renew?
Refile a new adjustment. You obviously didn't get the notice for your adjustment interview. You didn't show up. They denied you. It's much quicker and faster to refile a new adjustment than it is to try to do a motion to reopen and say, I never got it, and argue back and forth whether they mailed it to the right address or not.
Garnett saying, I'm an LPR and I filed the I-130 for my son January 2019 and now it's February 2020. I only received the receipt in January last year. Now, is the file overdue for a response?
If it's more than 12 months, yes.
All right, Layla saying, I'm confused why most lawyers ask the petitions to apply before February 14th. Is the public charge won't affect them during NVC or at the interview if their application receives before February 14th?
It's 24th, and it's adjustment before February 24th, then you're going to fall under the old laws. If you're processing for an immigrant visa in another country, it doesn't matter when you file, because after February 24th, new laws.
All right, Nina Slavcheva. I've been waiting for more than 5 months for IO to make a decision on my case after the 485 interview. What are my options to make them act?
You can harass them, you can write them, you can file a mandamus.
Robert Lynn saying, can my mom get a sponsor to her employer for our petition because her income isn't enough to support us?
Sure.
Okay, and last one for right now, Sandy saying, when applying for I-130 for your stepchildren, do you pay one fee for a family or per child?
Per child. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.